My name is Dennis Doherty. I'm the owner of Anchor Fuel, and this video addresses the question, why do I do a tank inspection? And the simple answer to that is for a safe delivery to prevent oil spills. So beginning at the outside of the house, we'll take a look at the fill pipe and the vent pipe. They should be of equal diameter. And in this particular case, this house has two fill pipes, two tanks in the cellar, and this is a good example of two different sizes and why it's a potential problem. You have fuel going in at this size and only coming out in this size, pressurizing the tank just a little. My recommendation here would be to have equal in, equal out. So now we're on the inside of the house, and as funny as it may seem, the first thing that I do is make sure that there is a tank connected to the fill and vent pipe. There have been occasions, and it has happened a lot, where these couplings have been disconnected and the tank removed, but the pipes have been left to the outside, and an inadvertent delivery fills the cellar up with oil, causing hundreds of thousands of dollars of damage, which is not covered by the homeowner's insurance policy. Next, I determine the size and the age of the tank, which in this particular case is a 275 gallon, the most conventional tank there is, and it was manufactured in 2004. I gather all that information from a tag on the back side of this tank. Next, I move on to the vent alarm, this red device. We know it as we call it a whistle, and that allows me to know when the tank is full. That's critical, that has to be there. Then I move on and inspect the legs for rot. I'll go on the underside of the tank and do a visual to make sure it's not corroded. Then I will look at the oil line, which comes from the bottom, and in this case goes up and over, and I make sure it's shielded. And so there's several other items that I check off. In addition, there's a section for comments that I can tell my drivers, don't use driveway, whatever specific delivery instructions. And in this case, I'll need to tell them which pipe, because there's two tanks. I then have the customer sign, I sign, I give you a copy, and we now scan it into our computer, and we have on file the status of your tank, and I put a re-inspect date when I should come back or call you and take a second look at your tank, see how it's doing.